It's it's live. It's live. It's always so funny. Like before coming on this video, I have to like make this weird kind of like face to myself. It's kind of like, so that's what I did. That is what I did. Let me come on over, Red Rover, Red Rover, come over, Red Rover, come over. Look at my shirt. Just got some. I didn't really just get some, but the truth is Brian is in the other room recovering because this morning he had the big surgery. The big surgery. He had the nasal surgery where they put lasers or something up his nose and cut open like a hole and like clean out the infection, and he's like completely knocked out. He's poor guy, like he was so scared and nervous this morning, and you know, he's the kind of guy that's like fearless. And as a matter of fact, like when I first met Brian, he was more like the tough guy kind of type. Like he would, you know, he'd get in like fist fights and stuff, but that was like so long ago when he was like fierce. Kai, did you have something to say about all of this? Kai? Oh, did you just want the other dogs off that? So he's in the other room recovering, thankfully. I'm going to come on here to my channel. Another thing, too, that I'd started practicing this morning when I went in with Brian for the surgery, just to give myself something to do, I started, like, putting my shoulders back so that I could, like, have way better posture, because I saw so many people in the hospital that were just, like this. And I was like, I want, like, my spine to be straighter and better, so I just was, but then I felt like it just looks kind of weird. Then the other thing is, like, I saw my reflection with this t-shirt today with my tattoo hanging out, and then I kind of like freaked out because then I was like, am I like a tattooed freak now? So yeah, sometimes I overthink every single thing, but that's all right, isn't it? I didn't work on my channel today, probably why I'm in a better mood, but I do have complete and fierce faith that tell him to have a speedy recovery. I will. Thank you for that comment right now. So, whoa, a whole new world. That damn song has got to get out of my head. So these like live streams, they're not, hey Amber, hope Ryan's feeling better. Wish him a speedy recovery. I will. He is, right now he's just like completely like out of it. And I have to like keep the dogs locked out because they want to, participate in his recovery, but he doesn't need all of their help, and they just do not get it because they want to be in there, they want to pet him, and they want to like make sure he's okay and all of that stuff, and blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh, I didn't turn this camera sideways again. Well, I did once yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday that I did turn it sideways? I'm not sure. These live streams, you know, it's funny, like, so there's like 3 people on here. They're not very popular, which, you know, really makes me feel so uncomfortable. It makes me feel like, look, I'm all like scratching and like uncomfortable because it you know, my ego is like, hey, if I'm not talking to like at least 100 people, what am I doing? But it's just something that I need to do to be able to connect. So, connection people, what you got out there? What do you want to ask about today? What do you want to talk about today? I've got fierce faith as a subject if you want to talk about that. Because, you know, when you go and you put like somebody that you love in surgery, you have to have complete and like utter faith in like the doctor's hands, and then you have to like hope, like, I hope that doctor didn't go out last night and party too hard, or that he didn't break up with his girlfriend the night before or boyfriend the night before, or that he didn't, you know, just whatever, like you just hope that they had a good morning, you know, like and everything. I don't know. But what was also weird, like this morning when I took him into for his surgery, is there was like this preacher. Oh, Devin is telling me times. I don't know why I'm not seeing the times things on the other video. I'm only seeing it on, oh, there you are. Okay, now I can see your comments here. Hello, guys. Hi. Why am I typing to you? I'm like, hi, and typing at the same time. Yeah, so anyway, in the waiting room this morning, when I took Brian in for his surgery, there was like this preacher on the phone, and he was like, you know, praise the Lord, and yes, and amen, and he was like, apparently he was like a street preacher, and he was like, you know, he got like the other people in the room, they were like, the whole waiting room, they're like all, praise the Lord, and everything. It was really kind of crazy, because it was like, I felt like we all got like this big special blessing. Now, I don't, you know, I don't know his church, and I don't know what his beliefs are, so it wasn't like I'm like backing up his beliefs, but the fact that he just had like that complete faith in, you know, faith is like what is the most important thing ever. It also has to do with like about yourself. If you have faith that things will get better and can get better when you're having like a really, you know, crappy day, I mean, having faith that that's going to change, that's the best feeling ever. Like, I used to think like when I was younger, you know, because of the way that I was raised, I had so much faith in like God, and in like that this is the way things are, and this is the way that heaven looks, and this is what I believe, and all of that. And then today it was like on the way to the hospital, I said to Brian, like, do you want to like pull over and say like a prayer or something before we go in? And he's like, he would have, but he's like, no, you know, no, it's fine. Everything is great, no big deal. He wasn't like into it. But then once we were in the waiting room, and Brian had already gone in, and he was like getting ready to be prepped for his surgery, there was a whole prayer circle. It was basically like we were in church. And not only were we in church, they were talking to, one preacher was talking to another preacher on a phone, and they were like all like, everybody was like all happy and joyous, and like it was kind of like a little like, I felt like I was like in one of those I don't know, like Baptist churches from like the South or something. I don't know. It was like crazy wild. And you know, it's not my thing, but what was my thing is seeing them have faith. I love that. I wish that I had like that kind of like unwavering faith in something, like in just anything. I used to, like I said about the religious stuff, I used to have the faith like that this is the way that things work. And then when you learn like, hey, you're not right all the time, Amber, and then I learned things, and I learned that things aren't exactly the way that I think that they are, you know, then it's like, faith is fierce is faith. But faith without doing the work is the deal. Like, I can have all the faith in the world, but if I'm not out there like doing the work that it takes in order for, you know, it's like doing the work, doing the actions to back up having faith. Like, I have faith that I'm going to have a successful channel here, or you know, have some successful other projects, and that I'm going to be able to create things. I feel that, you know, my dogs are happy. I have faith that they're good. I had faith that Brian this morning, that he was going to get through the surgery just fine. So I guess I do have faith, but it's not the same way. And why am I talking about faith and stuff? Isn't it weird like that when you go to have like surgery or something weird, all of a sudden we all become like, you know, I think it has to do with just like when you're faced with the absolute certainty that there's one thing that we all have in common, and that is like, we're all gonna die. It's gonna happen. Like, no matter what, there are none of us that are getting out of here alive. So for me, I'm starting to really realize that. And, you know, I mean, you spend the day in the hospital, and it will really, you know, a higher power could be considered a ceiling fan. It could. A higher power could be, you know, could be anything. You know, a higher power could be a book. I mean, you don't have to believe in God, or you don't have to believe in Jesus, or you don't have to believe in like Buddha, or, you know, anybody else. I think that faith and good works go together, though. So I think that when you do good things, no matter what religion you are, and you put it together with faith, that you're gonna feel that happy, excited, great feeling that I felt this morning. amongst strangers in the waiting room. So yeah, so Brian's in there. He's completely out. I'm gonna take you in there for like a really quick peek, and we're gonna go check on him real fast, okay? Shh. Okay. I'm gonna just peek in and see how he's doing, and then we'll see, okay? No. He started to talk. I was like, no, I better get away from that. So, yeah, I guess he's gonna live. He's in there. He's moaning. He's ready for more medications. I better get in there and take more care of him because you know what? He's got faith in me today. He was not even scared about the surgery probably as much as he was like scared that I would not be able to take care of him while he was having surgery or after he was like healing and recovering. So I'm gonna go and take care of him. That's the little message of the day is have fierce faith. Oh, that's kind of like a tongue twister. Have fierce faith. Have fierce faith, like no matter what, like whatever you believe in, have faith in it, and you'll get that like special, yummy, like good feeling. And you know, we all like that good feeling, you know, because we used to get it from other ways, you know. Now we just get it from just like prayer. That's weird. All right. Please like and subscribe for the Amber Vibe, and you know, let's keep this conversation going. I'll be here again tomorrow at the same exact time. As a matter of fact, I'll be here every single day at the exact time, and I am excited that you guys keep showing up. Thanks, Devin. Thanks, Renata, and thank you anybody else that is watching this at a later date. I love you guys. You're reminding me to, you know, live my life better on the little things, even like sitting up straight. So thanks for like giving me a reason to press record. Totally means a lot. Let me read this here. Remember, right now you're competing with people who are watching American Idol. Oh yeah, well that's okay. I'm true. We could change the time. It could be that. You know, it could be a different time. I'll think about it. We'll talk about doing a different time. If I do a different time, then we'll change it on all of the social media. If there's a better time for me to be coming on live, it could be earlier, it could be better. We'll see. Anyway, I got to get back to Brian. Take care of him. He's, you know, he's got faith in me. Peace out. Love you guys. Bye.